How do we get started, Chef?
Okay, so we have a hot pan here. We're going to put some extra virgin olive oil. This looks like my restaurant. So packed in.
Yeah, it sounds like it too.
It's great.
You're
like
going to
being at home.
really want to pay attention to this because this is so delicious. You're going to want to know how to
So
make
just
it.
a little bit of olive oil.
Do you get nervous when you're making the president's food? Like, do they watch you?
No.
Do they-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do watch you actually. Yes, I had a person watch and make sure that everything was going out properly. And also the bus boys and the waiters were being watched with the utensils and stuff like this. You never know.
Utensils, right? You're
Yeah.
right.
We're gonna add a little bit more olive oil because it's a little dry.
Now, Chef, may I ask you, I noticed that
This is
these
delicious.
clams here, what do you look for when you're making linguine con vongole? What do you look for in a clam? Because the big ones don't seem to work so well.
Right.
So explain to us what these...
Yes, I love small clams just because they have more flavor. And these are New Zealand cockles, which, come from New Zealand. And you really taste the sea, the saltiness and the flavors of the sea. So I look for something that's closed, of course, because you don't want to use anything that's open. And just fresh. You want to make sure that you buy fresh clams.
All right, so we have our olive oil.
Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Is it incredible?
Yeah,
I can't
it's
wait to
awesome.
taste it.
Yeah, so good.
So we got olive oil, chili pepper, and then we're gonna add just 1 clove of garlic, but just smashed. We don't want to eat it, the garlic. We just want to give it some flavor to the sauce.
Right. Okay. So
And now we're gonna add fresh clams, which we've boiled and then taken out of the shell.
how long do you boil them for? Because if you cook clams too long, they taste like erasers.
Exactly. Yeah, they get really hard. So all we want to do
I
is
had an eraser. I'm
This
telling
morning.
all we want to do is just let them open,
Okay.
and then we add a white wine,
you. There you go, right?
Yeah.
and we just let this reduce just a little bit. It's a really fast sauce.
I will tell you how good your place is.
Yes.
I'd gone there with somebody, and we had a little entree thing for the appetizer.
Yes.
And the same thing for dessert. It was so good.
Really?
And then we had,
Oh, thank you.
we overate. It was crazy. It was so
I
good.
did the same thing
Oh, my
with,
goodness.
yeah, it looks like, well, before I tell my story, it looks like it was ketchup in there, but it's not. It's a tomato puree by Pomi, right? P-O-M-I?
Exactly.
Right.
It's a fast substitute. If
Right.
you don't have the time to, cook the tomatoes and reduce them and blend them, it's just a
Yeah,
good,
wonderful
fast.
brand. Wonderful brand. But I want to say, I went there and I ordered their lasagna. I have to say, it is one of
Yeah.
the best lasagnas I've ever had. It's very thin. It was green, made with spinach, rather creamy with bechamel sauce, I believe you used it.
Yeah, bechamel.
It was so unbelievably flavorful and light that I ordered it for my entree and for my dessert.
Yeah.
Everybody else had whatever, ice cream, whatever, but I had that for dessert. It was so good. Oh, look at that. We have music. And there are butterflies out there. Please continue. Please continue.
I think I missed how you make the sauce, though. Is it made with tomatoes, or was it?
Yes,
a
the
sauce
only
you already had?
we use just a little bit of tomato just to give it a little bit of color and to add some acidity so it balances out the sauce.
Because it's very smooth, and there's not a lot there, but it
Yeah.
tastes like the flavor's incredible.
Right? It's
Yeah.
You have to use the proper clams.
Now, I noticed that you have some butter here. Do you do
Yes.
that to add the creaminess to the pasta?
The butter, funny enough, just adds a little bit of shine to the pasta. And it does give it a little bit of flavor, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to make it too buttery.
So now we have
So now-
our linguine. Yes, linguine.
Yes. So we're going to add our pasta here.
And it's al dente.
And I have to be honest, I forgot to put the clams in the hot water while we started.
Okay.
So we're a little behind on that.
That's all right.
But it's okay.
We still have the sauce. so
Yeah,
that's good.
we still make
That's
it
all right. You're
good.
friends with Mark Wahlberg. We'll forgive you.
Yeah, we will. Yes.
Oh, you let me slide?
Yeah, we'll
Thank
let you slide on that one.
Thank you so much.
So what does Mark Wahlberg order when he comes in?
He has a great palate, actually, and he loves to eat. And he loves the polenta with porcini mushroom that I make.
Yes, yes, yes.
I
And
heard
then
he's a really good tipper.
he is. Yeah.
I did. I heard that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he is. He's so just kind to everybody. He's a really nice person.
Who's the worst celebrity?
Oh, do I have to say?
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm only teasing.
I tipped really well when I was there. I did. I tipped really well.
Did you? Okay, then. So
I noticed you added a little pasta water in it.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
And the reason why I do that is because you can let it sit here for a while if you have to, if you're not ready to serve it yet. But the most important thing is keep it moist. A little pasta water just does that. And I already had added the butter, but
did?
we can
Oh, did
always
you?
add a little bit more.
Butter. Yeah, a little bit more
If
butter.
you like,
this
we
is-
can always add a little bit more.
Is it? I know. I
Really
can't wait.
How
to
long
taste it.
exactly do you leave the pasta in the water for, from your opinion?
About, it depends on what pasta it is. But I like it al dente, about 8 minutes.
8.
Yes.
8.
But also
gonna have to
depends
put
on
a timer on
the
that.
style of the pasta and the thickness of it.
Yeah.
Right. Or if it's homemade pasta, too.
Yeah.
Or if it's
Big difference, right?
Can
No,
I taste
homemade,
it
yes.
now? Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna serve it for you.
Oh,
Less than that.
what a treat.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
not.
I mean, like I didn't have lunch or something. I'm just like,
I
it's so
know.
good.
I didn't have lunch today.
And I like to put a lot of clams just because it should be a balanced dish.
Okay, I'm
This
gonna
is
put a little
so
red
yummy.
pepper
So
flakes on
hearty.
there for myself.
It's very good.
Okay, very
We'll
good.
share this
Bon
recipe
appetit.
on our website.